Hello, beautiful ladies and handsome men. Praise God. So, today is Valentine's Day, 14th February 2025. And I just thought I should come out here and tell you a little bit of a history about Valentine's Day that you probably do not know. And a disclaimer here, I also just did my research. So this may not be the final thing, but at least this is the information that I've gathered. And I'm basing on this to say that if you didn't get a gift on Valentine's Day, or you didn't have a red dress to wear, or you didn't have money to gift someone, you shouldn't really feel pressured, especially for Christians. It's not something that you really should be it's not something that should disorganize you in any way. Okay, so about Valentine's Day, back then, I think in Rome, back, there was this festival that used to take place between 13th to 15th of February annually. It was a festival where they would make sacrifices to the god of fertility, yeah, so that women can be fertile. And this festival, what they would do is they would sacrifice goats, and then get out the skins of the goats, and they would also sacrifice animals like ducks for purification. So what they would do is they would spill the blood across the road, on the road, and they would also use the skin from these animals to whip women. Yes, they would whip. Maybe whipping may sound a bit classy, but they would use those skins to beat women, or hit women literally on the streets. And women who needed fertility, who wanted to get fertile or more fertile, would actually be on the streets looking forward to be hit, and they actually loved it. Yeah, they love to be whipped. So it turns out that also they would do what they call a love lottery, where they would get like a container and place names of young girls, teenage girls, yeah, or just young girls, like youth, and then men would come and pick these names, and whichever name you picked, you're gonna be sleeping with that person for the rest of the year until the other year. Yeah, like you continue fornicating, adultery was in, all those sexual immoral acts were in. You would do that with that person who picked your name. And for some people, this would later end into marriage. Yeah, some of them would end up getting married, and others would not. So this continued. So every year from 13th to 15th, that would happen. Yes. So when Claudius II came into reign, he saw that soldiers were more effective if they didn't have families, they didn't have women. So he said he banned marriage, BANNED. He banned marriage for soldiers, that they should not get married. So how does this Valentine guy comes in, or the Saint Valentine, the priest, comes in? So when they banned marriages, what he decided to do is to be conducting secret marriages for couples. Yeah, he would perform the Catholic prayer for them to get married, to get blessings from God. And he was also doing other many things. They said there were miracles that were happening in his hands. He was helping the community. He was serving like in different capacities. So he comes in. They get to arrest him. Yeah, they arrest him. He's arrested. He's taken to jail for secretly marrying Christians. Yeah, because Claudius II had stopped soldiers from getting married. So what happens is, when he's jailed, he goes to jail, but he continues to perform those marriages secretly, even from there. And now the daughter to his jailer becomes his friend. She would go to jail like every day, to the prison, to see the priest every day, like talk to him about, talk to him about Jesus, about Christ, about his faith, about other things, about love and blah, blah, blah. And rumors have it that this girl literally fell in love with Saint Valentine, yeah? And because he continued to carry out these marriages secretly, what happens is they decide to kill him. Yeah, so they organized a day for his execution. Yes, and when he was going to die, he wrote a note to this daughter's king. It also said that he actually healed, I mean, to the jailer's daughter, he actually healed her eyes. She was blind, they say. So he healed her eyes and she was able to see. So when they were going to execute him, he leaves a letter with a note. Is it from your Valentine? Something like that. Yes. So when that happened, he was executed because the jailer, I think, probably he wanted to marry the wife, but also he was going against the orders of the leadership at the time. So some people began to honor the day he was killed. He was killed on 14th February. People began to honor the day he was killed, but also the other festival from 13th to 15th was there. And how does the red color come in? The red color comes in that this girl used to like take roses to this man in prison daily, according to history. So that is how the red rose comes in. Then there is the other, the heart with the arrow. There was another smaller god during the other festival, whom when he would shoot that arrow towards you, like you would fall in love. That's the belief. So that is what happened. So this guy gets executed. So we have Christians who are honoring the day he died, and then we had the other festival. But you know, Christians were growing so fast. So what the Roman Catholic Church decided to do is to merge this event, the festival, because the festival was bad. It was causing a lot of turmoil and very many bad things were being done and many people were believing in it. So they're like, how can we change this? Yeah. So what they decide to do is to stop that festival and continue the honoring of Saint Valentine, which happens to be on 14th. So they cut out 13th, they cut out 15th, and then they decided to start honoring the day 14th of February. That's what I gathered. That's how Valentine's Day come to play. So caution here is that in as much as some people are honoring love, other people are worshiping the other god, and you could be without knowledge honoring the other god of fertility. So that is bad for a Christian. God says, do not worship any other god apart from me. So if you're a Christian, you just have to like worship only God. Yeah. And also I believe that love is something that should be celebrated every day. So for women out there, for men out there, you feel like, oh, my husband didn't give me a gift, my boyfriend didn't give me a gift, my girlfriend didn't give me a gift, my sister didn't show me love on Valentine's Day. That is not your place. If they are to show you love, it has to be every day. It doesn't have to be on one day like this that those things are happening. Yeah. So am I against the Valentine's Day? No, it's a free world, you know. Everything is permissible. You get to choose. If you want to go ahead and respect it, that's upon you. If you do not want, that is it. So I just wanted to come here and share with you guys that. Okay? God bless you. Be blessed. I sign out. But before I sign out, the best love is the love of Jesus. The best love is the love of Christ. Every human being can let you down, but the love of Jesus Christ for mankind is profound. And I believe that that is the love that we all should be, concentrating on. And also how to show love is just love your neighbor as Christ commanded. Yeah, love your neighbor as you loved yourself. That's the best gift you can give. But also you can give your life to Christ. Yeah, and also you can tell others about Jesus. I think that's the best gift you can give to everyone. In all, be blessed. Have a nice Valentine's Day. Have a nice 14th February day. Yeah.